Done.
Hi guys, part 2. I've done b-boy drawing. I'm doing the rendering, doing a bit of ink work with this. So I've just got a couple of scratchy pens here, pick up some iron lamp, bit of a PR. I'm just putting a bit of ink work onto this one. It's a side profile, like I said, so I'm not going to spend too much longer mucking around with this because there's a lot I want to get through and show you guys in the processes. So I'm making it pretty quick. I'm just going to follow around here. Like I said, all that sort of little nose, things like that, so those little shadows and that, huge. Like I said, Peter Frickman was a big thing, Madhouse, b-boy stars, he was a big influence on that. Got a bit of thick and thin there with a little bit of shadow, which I'll do through it. And like I said, I'm going to do this quite quickly. I'm not sitting here for 20, 30 years watching it. I'm not speeding it up. So I'm also putting the goggles on like this, which is all that sort of 80s sort of look with a couple of little shines. The eyes, always big in the eyes, attitude, you know, attitude is a huge bit. Always quite heavy, that side of things. I put your own sort of little pupils in like that. I've got a bit of an eyebrow here. Walt Disney was big on that sort of stuff, a little eyelid like that, but you don't get too much into that. Eyebrows, now I've seen a bloke from New York do some really nice ones where he put that sort of break into it. I can't think of his name. I hadn't seen that done before, but he did a top job on it. So I've thrown that in it there. Back to the hood, we've got the side of the cap here. Got that, then you can put like, I've usually put a bit of a shadow through here like this. We've got a couple of dots in that we can put into there. Got the side of him done like that, put the cap on here. Back under here, side of the cap here. Bit of funk, a bit of flow. Like I said, I'm knocking this over really quick, you know, like really quickly. And so I've got a heap of different other angles I want to show, getting with you guys. And listen, thanks for the replies and the remarks. I've had a really good response, which is nice and shows I'm on the right path. And the world's a different place now with the technology. We used to just sit in back rooms of places and learn experience or get inspired. So anyway, back on the ramble. Bit of a sort of rat's tail there, filled in the black there. I'm really just going around the thing, sort of 3/4 there. Like I said, you can put something on the cap's backwards there. Bit of marking there. Stitching's always that little bit further to go on. But stitching and stuff like that always just goes a little bit further. And like I said, with this guy, I've put like a side profile view, and I will do front and 3/4. Now I think I've even put a little chain here. You know, he's got his bling, you know, he's got his jewellery. Most of us are fucking broke, but anyway, that's just on those other things we put on there. Bit of a sort of backpack again. I like these big buckles to make it sort of obvious. Up there. I'm going to pull it back like that, pull it back like that. Same with this side, so you know, I'm not going to get too fancy with that. I put his shoulder on there. Boom, 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 boom. And like anything, the more practice you get, and the more sort of, you know, like bits and pieces you'll pick up here and there. I think I'll give him Adidas, or Puma Adidas, sort of larking, gives that sort of sporty hip hop view. And back out of the hair, his thumbs out here to the side. That sort of thing's quite popular. That's sort of putting a little bit of a shadow on stuff like that. We've got his fingers there, you can get little fingernails. And I've got a 3-finger ring, which was big in the whole thing back where. A hype on there. So 3 fingers sort of like not like a knuckle duster, it was more like a sort of bit of jewellery there. Everyone got their names put on, DJs and whatnot, and riders and stuff like that. Had like a 3 or 4-finger ring. And so back, and I've got the backpack here. I'm smashing this quick, as you can see. I'm not doing too much work on it, just to get the thing on there. Got the spray cans, you know, sometimes I'll put like one without a lid, just so people sort of get the picture for the stupid people to see what it actually is there. Some got lids on there like that. Got a buckle fucking flying off or whatever. Down the side here, boom, 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 boom. Then back out to his posture. And we said that whole sort of thing is real popular, that it gives him that sort of attitude and that funk. You know, that sort of born bow. You come up with those sort of Cheech Wizard characters that really had that sort of front way he stood. Back on his belt, he got his belt on, and boom, he got his belt buckle, which is all that sort of hip hop b-boy look from the 80s, you know, like this. I'm going to make this simple, so I'm just going to put a big X on it, but usually you wear your name on that belt buckle and stuff like that. There's a few places that are doing it now, still you can get those things done. the whole sort of hip hop b-boy look. Throw a bit of a pocket there. Put his legs back in this way. And just down to his left hand, we're just going to get into his spray can here. But there's the back of that hat. You know, just get this last hand done here. So stay tuned with all this sort of thing. Got a heap of good stuff I want to get onto you guys and show you guys from everything from breaking to how, you know, yeah, so much to share. So please stay tuned if you guys into this sort of stuff. Subscribe and support. And so much 30 years of wasted youth to share with you guys. So hang in there. Thumb, fingernails, all that sort of thing. You can see that sort of funk going on there. So Peter Fricken was a big influence to me. Hex, Mode 2, French Mode 2, off his head, incredible. Yeah, the nozzle, bit of spray, you know, always do a bit of fluff and stuff around there. And I haven't done his front finger, so boom, I sort of square it up a bit. There you go. So saying that, the fingernail would be there, but sometimes less is more. Fucking wacky sort of thing. I'll put it out to the island lap, boys. There you go. There we go, a couple of runs. That's pretty much so I can throw up characters. So yeah, I want to see you guys. Hey, listen, you guys get some stuff done. Would love to see what you guys are doing and how you guys are going with it. Like I said, this is a side view, but listen, I'd love to see some reactions and responses and see how you guys are going with it. I just put my tag down the end here. My old tag's broke. I'll put the two together. Exit. Boom, boom. Why not? Every kid does it nowadays. Yeah, so please stay tuned and see what I'm going to do next time. I'll do 3/4 and I'm going to get onto some of this stuff here, like doing some sort of different angles of different faces and things like this. I'm getting into airbrushing too. I'm going to get into all that sort of stuff. Lots to do, so stay tuned. Thanks, guys.